Breaking this morning, the historic statue of Christopher Columbus in Grant Park has been taken down. But first, we're showing you some live pictures of the statue of Christopher Columbus in Little Italy. And crews are there right now working to take that statue down.
So it was kind of like an overnight vigil with the one in Grant Park. Everyone trying to guess when it would be removed. Around 3 in the morning it happened, and we're going to go live to Judy Wang, who is at the scene with more details about the removal of the statue.
Good morning. A small crowd was here all night and cheered as the Christopher Columbus statue was removed and hauled away. Mayor Lori Lightfoot had previously stated she did not favor taking these statues down. It now appears she wants to avoid a repeat of what happened here 1 week ago. We learned of the mayor's decision last night and that the statue was to come down at about 11. It was lifted from its base just before 3 this morning. Crews then moved on to the Columbus statue in Little Italy. That happened about an hour later. At this time, the mayor's office has not revealed where the statue that was at Columbus and Roosevelt is headed. Last Friday, police and protesters clashed as some protesters tried to yank down the statue with a rope in Grant Park. 49 police officers were injured when protesters hurled fireworks, rocks, bottles, and other objects. 18 civilians were injured. COPA, the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, is investigating several complaints of police brutality. Many African Americans called the statue a symbol of white supremacy and urged Lightfoot to take it down. The move is being compared by some to former Mayor Richard Daley's Meigs Field move in the middle of the night.
What legal authority does she have to take down monuments in the middle of the night? It's totally outrageous. If the city wants to discuss this and have a vote, and the city council wants to have a meeting to say what monuments should come down and what things should be built, they can have that discussion.
Mayor Lightfoot recently announced a discussion that she had formed a committee to look at that very issue. The other statue is in Arrigo Park on South Loomis in Little Italy again. Several Italian Americans who also see this statue as a celebration of their immigrant heritage have been guarding the statue in case protesters showed up there. Again, both statues are going to be housed at an undisclosed location. No statement yet this morning from Mayor Lightfoot. In Grant Park, Judy Wang, WGN News.